Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Nowhere to
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Next up, starts with a jump in. Player one can't let their drive run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Did well to get the buff in there. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Oh, easy tech. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in catches them. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Round two.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Got their yo, put that away. Scrapping it out up close. Gets a risky buff in. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Throws a fireball. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Jumps. Hits them with a stop and fire. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A real test of nerves here. Looking for a solid anti-air. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Jumps up, flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows a medium kick. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Starts with a jumper. Deals some damage with that quick combo. What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Got their eye on the air.
Yeah.
Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of that? They were right to be on guard there. Pops up. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Saihasho, the fighters return to the middle of the stage. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Gets a wrist. It's a good spot to use the super. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage journey. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. The kick hits. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Projectile to try and change the situation. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Puts one in the pocket. Goes air to deny them a chance. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The low kick connects. Blocks the jump in. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the
Yeah.
The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Show to start something? Shows the medium. They kept a close eye on the skies, and it paid off. Good reactions then.
Round 2.
Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Are we going to see some fireworks here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Gloves up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Won't play the game. Says no with the overdrive 10 setting. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Drive gauge gap here. Big exchange blow. Oh, burnout triggered. Player picks a good spot to use the super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
Taking no prisoners.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Opts for the throw. Deftly shuts out the jump. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Goes for the throw. Trips him up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Caught in the crossover. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Impacts a no-go. Decides to meet them in the air. Nice cross-up. Pushing through with the Gladius. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. There's space to make something happen here. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning something? Gets the combo. Goes for the jump in. Blocks it. Takes in the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Trying to read each other here? Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Holds out with a block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Checks him with a projectile. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Can't tech the throw? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Close them. What's next? They may be planning to spend their drive gauge. Jumps? Smart play with the throw. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Gets scooped from down low. Breaks those shins. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without brushing that off and keeps going. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mindful of brief impact. Squash. Super hard burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Add up that grip, muscle, and speed, and we're talking a heap of damage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who's going to steal this win? There's a change of side. That combo did decent damage. Time to reassess the situation?
Yeah.
More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Both sides tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. This is gonna hurt. Nothing stops this
Yeah.
game. Player 2 is on the wrong super hard incoming. What were they thinking? Connects with the throw. Quick cross-up attack. Will they gamble something new? Super armor. Cold and calculated. 5 cans of it is over. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Gets the counter in. What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Jumps in. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. The low doesn't connect. Going in. Jumps. Big throws. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. They're going for the super arc? That's not gonna hit. Players experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 2 in dire straits connects with the throw. No! Critical arc now? The low. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Crowns them from above. Who's gonna take it? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. What's next? Somehow the throw is denied. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The drive impact doesn't work. Both of them want to pull the trigger so badly. They both decide to ease the tension and back and whip. They're wide open. They gotta dig down deep here. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. That was catch as catch can if you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their driver. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Shoots off a fireball up close. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. The counter is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The super armor bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 can build off this lead. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Dives in with cruel face. Jump.
Merde.
Pressure with cruel face. Throws a fireball. Max SA gauges. Hits him with a stopping box. Pops him with a shorty. Go burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. My magnum open! Taking no prisoners. How'd I lose? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Opts for the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Gets a chance with that jump in. No good up high.
Yeah.
Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Slips the grab. Checks him with a projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back. All right, what's coming up next? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Jumps up. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Both fighters are barely alive. Big low reaching heavy. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, says no to the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They were not.
Merde.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. In with Snake Step. Everything up smart play to stop the opponent. Player 1 has the life advantage. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both fighters planning something? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it, experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They trade hits. Anti-air in the clutch. Jump knocked them out of the air. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Reads the jump in perfectly. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? In with tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. The throw missed. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 whiff. They're wide open. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Raw super art incoming. Getting that external and internal damage in. The good master caught off the whip.
Putain.
What are they gonna do? Anti-air in the clutch. What now? Finds the target. Trying to dig in deep with those claws.
Ah, putain, pareil.
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
T'as la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the
Merde.
grab. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sure you can? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Uses the parry. They were right to be on guard there. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Doesn't miss a beat. Goes for the jump in.
Merde.
Both fighters planning something? But looking to plan
Putain.
on the both sides getting ready. Throws it
Merde.
out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Immediate jump in. Jump. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 has the life lead. Knocks them into the corner.
Merde.
Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. Then they KO. Player 2 takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws them. What's next? They trade hits, and now sticks the combo. Still scrapping for control of the space. Was hungry for the grab. Knockdown and
Merde. Putain, il me laisse même pas le temps de me relever.
they were right to be on guard there. Goes for the jacq. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? No heavy. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player 1, this is gonna be bad news. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. So little life left. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Opti's out of the quick dash. Oh, KO.
Putain.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try and change the situation. G-right kick for a mix-up. Shows the medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A super art. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Merde.
Both fighters planning something. Player 2, hold on.
Ah putain.
Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is not in a good place. Health sees the overhead drop tap to close it.
Ah ouais.
Proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Ah ouais, putain, elle a vachement enchaîné, hein.
rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Medium kick hits. Decides to meet them in the air. Checks with a projectile.
Merde.
Anticipates the overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Uses the parry. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish time in a dire situation. And a super activation. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Projectile to try and change the situation. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Super clutch corner hit. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A parry? A quick breather. Hits them with a stop and block. Baits out the attack and
Putain.
gets the punish counter. This is a complete shot. This can lead to some big damage. Risky raw super art incoming. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Hold your breath. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Which fighter will control the pick? The low swap! Player 1, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 2 uses their drive gauge. Bring in the heat! Come on now, let me hear you say it! Shinryu! Reppa! Super! That's what we want to see! Anti-air in the clutch! Throws them! How long can this offensive assault continue? Wall flat into the guard break! What's next? Will this super art do anything? Closes it out! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! Jump! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Projectile to try and change the situation. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Parries to cancel the fireball. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. Yo, put that away. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. They're going for the super art? Going in? Below heavy connected? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps in. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jump, hits him with a stop and bob. Sure you can? A quick breather. That throw's gonna take off a stronger damage. Medium kick. Close range projectile. They're in range. The low kick hits. Clutch anti-air. The next touch may decide this round. Player 2 walls flat into the guard break. That was the highest if I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? How's this? Jump! Knocked them out of the air. Throw leaves them wide open. Reversal! Hits them with a stop and bob. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
Merde.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Nick Hunter's counter sets the table. There's a burnout. Player 2 with this can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. What were they thinking? Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible and whips. They're closing it out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Starts off zoning with fireballs. No go for the throw. The low heavy hit. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Just out of range for that throw. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Slips the grab. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Knocked them out of the air. All the throw connects. Going in. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Not crowns them from above. Noticeable life lead is a cup they couldn't tech the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Blocks the low kick. The last round. It's now or never. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Dangerous range here. Drops him hard. Medium kick.
Merde.
Player 2 is it throws him. What now? A jump? Pokes with a kick. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Goes to the air. The jumping into burns out. Close range projectile. Okay, here we go. Scuffle. A real test of this is gonna hurt. Player 2 grabs them. Take a seat. Are you?
Ah putain, enfoiré. Oh, j'aurais dû faire les percutes.
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still very early in the round. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. Throws him down. Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Fantastic reactions there. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Life lead opens up. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They hit each other. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Goes for it all fireball, but just misses. Going in, yo, put that away. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Gets the jump in. Sets up with the jump in. Manages to block the jump, finishes it with the anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. That feeling out crowns him from above. Ooh, you knocked him out of the air. A jump in? This is gonna hurt. Amazing. Reads the jump in perfectly. Anti-air in the clutch. A jump meets them air to air. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
아, 됐다.
Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 survived that 10th mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Goes for the throw. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Below heavy hits. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive rate. How much this is a huge chance to make them feel it. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan? Oh, burnout triggered! Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Brushes off the impact. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. A quick breather. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. The low. Crowns him from above. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Off the stand-up. There's a burnout. They're taking a step back, knocked them out of the air. Fights back with authority. Close range projectile. The jump in is denied. Jump! Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Extends the meter. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Medium kick. Player 1 survived that 10th mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Whoa, hold on. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Checks him with the projectile. Throws the fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. The throw misses. Brushes off the impact. Sure you can? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Yo, put that away. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw.
Oh, God!
Ooh, what a smart throw! Still slugging it out at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Super art to show what a PhD in fighters can do for you. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt. That's it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the low heavy. The throw misses. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trip them up. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approaches to the fight. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Taking stock. Recovers the burnout. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 has depleted the closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 2 chases.
Putain!
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. All right, what's coming up next? Both fighters have a full super meter on. Nice counter. Going in. Jumps. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps up. So, what's next? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. The impact squat. Barely blocks the jump-in. Quick breather. Are we going to see a comeback? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back action start. Blocks the low kick. Bending that drive gauge. Brushes that off and keeps going. They return to center stage. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Good presence of mind to pull the anti-air in the clutch. Amaze throws them. Player 2! Oh my god, they just choked it up! What now? They're in range, drops them from the air, blocks the low kick. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Somehow Van tries to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Oh, how sweet. Doesn't touch and blow. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Perfect air-to-air. The low kick is blocked. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Gets the knockdown, and now, good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Oh, feints? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the
Merde.
Player 1 needs to use the cut of the corner here. Quick breather. Looking for a chance. Barely smart play to stop the opponent. Jumps up, knocks them out of the air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Sunrise Festival! Can they nail the beat? Just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rolling Soba. From up above. Low heavy hits. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next?
Merde.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters planning something? Life lead opens up. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. Checks them with a projectile. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Blocks it. Can't tech the throw. Going in. Jumps. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still blocking that drive impact isn't in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Caught in the crossfire. Checks with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Takes a trip. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps. Experiencing burnout. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up.
Merde.
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The overhead breaks the rhythm and shakes things up. Grabs and throws them away. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink for clutch anti-air? Hits them with a stopping block. What'll happen here? Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. A projectile to say, get off of me! Punish counter set the table. That combo finishes it.
Putain.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air-to-air. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Strings it up. Burnout activates. Knockdown and Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Ooh, there's a side switch. This to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Got their eye on the air. Still slugging it out at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Full SA meters on deck. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jagabon and sends them flying. It's a good spot to use the super. Start the tune. Just Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. All the throw connects. Player 1, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Reversal. Clutch, anti-air. Player 2, burnout activate. Anti-air in the clutch. A real test of nerves here. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Merde.
Throws a fireball. This may turn into a big chance. Hard step. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drops him hard. Good decision with that throw. What's next? This is the time to believe in your ability. There's a burnout. Both sides getting ready. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. All the throw connects. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What now? Flame passes out the cage right there.
Quand même.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. No one could have called that. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes their legs out. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Will gain control of the match in the early going. The low heavy hits. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Gets the knockdown and now grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws them to negate the block. Medium kick. Tries to catch them out with the arc step. Medium kick hits. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters escapes with the reversal. Connects with medium kick. Slides and goes for the legs. Vagabond and sends them flying. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick medium poke. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Sure you can. Player 1 gets him with a Euro step. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Risky play, but it pays off. Player 1 has the soup knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This drive impact misses. Where's the burnout? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The jump, oh my god, what a throw tech. Closes it out.